Those of you just joining us now, perhaps looking at YouTube in the future. Yeah, Mark, do you just want me to put my preferred Bant Friends list in? For those of you joining us now or on YouTube in the future, we're playing some more Grixis Hollow Flayer. This is a deck we played a couple of times in the past. It's doing some of the typical busted Hollowed One things with Burning Inquiries and Faithless Lootings, but we have a backup plan of Soulflayer plus Zetalpa and Striped Riverwinder and Gifted Aetherborn and Flamewake Phoenix, so it can kind of... Details on how donation decks work are here. Feel free to take a look at that. If you have any questions about specifics, feel free to message me in private. So... There's like a few times, and while it's doing some things worse than regular Hollow, I also think it's doing some things better, like Soulflayer, along with this Dorko and Hexproof and Lifelink Death Touch kind of gives you some longevity that you don't normally have.
I had someone ask, and I remember playing Soulflayer, or playing against it back when it was spicy. Chromanticore is just obsolete now with Zetalpa, correct? Chromanticore is like just not a thing.
Yeah, what are the keywords on Chromanticore?
I have no. There's a lot.
I feel like they're worse than this though.
Okay,
right?
okay. I don't think there's indestructible. Here we go. Flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, lifelink. Yeah, that's all not. That's not hexproof, unblockable, or indestructible. So.
Yeah. Indestructible and hexproof basically give you two different ways to like not die. Ooh. So this is just turn 2 cycle looting, dump 2 guys. Morning AGI. So Spire Bluff Canal probably means Storm. Jaw, I guess it could be, no, not the Delver deck because they're playing Twin Visions. Mondays as a teacher are so much better with me. Mondays, what's going on, Jaw? Thanks for the 3 months and welcome back. Extreme Gamer, thank you for the bits. I never realized how much I actually watched the stream until your heights. Well, don't worry, I'm back. I'm not going anywhere again. I took my 1 big vacation for a year.
Man, what a slow, crappy control deck you're playing here, Jeff. Watery Grave pass?
Watery Grave pass. Yes,
you're going to have a discard spell?
Izzet Charm's actually pretty good here. We've got a couple copies of those in our deck. Do I have Brutalities in the main? I forget.
You do. Because it's
2.
3/2/2.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. I was looking at the other list.
Yep.
But I was still really confused.
We have a couple, yep.
Yeah.
Does the Blue-Eyed Wizards... Yeah, my Blue-Eyed Wizards list runs 4 Spire Bluff Canal. This card's great in that deck. Most of its cards cost 3 or less. Born and Punishing. I start with this, right?
You probably get rid of you probably play your land first, right? And just get that out, because like, you're just trying to find another Hollowed One or other stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We're definitely fetching, so might as well.
And we're pitching probably land.
Likely, yeah. I guess we could hit a Flamewake, too.
Blood Crypt here.
Definitely, yeah, actually we want double black. This deck wants triple black.
We already have
situations.
Casting those Sidewinders.
Rudabaga, thanks for the 3 months, and welcome back.
Looting first?
I think we're supposed to stripe it first because that gives us 3 ways to hit Flamewake.
I'm about it. Oh right, because we want to put.
Yeah, we want the most chances to find that to put it in.
Excuse me, that's not bad. Gives us a pretty clean. Woo, buddy.
The 3rd card too. Get it? All right. And then I want to prioritize keeping fetches because I want more cards for Delve.
We don't have... What Delve spells are we playing?
Soulflayer, baby.
Oh, wow. Right. Sorry. See, I'm used to Big Fish being, you know... I didn't know they made 2 cost.
Didn't know they made 2 cost Delve creatures. Yeah, we've got Flayers, so we've got 1 Tasigur and 1 fish. My financial stuff, so you won't be getting bits for all. That's okay, Totos. I appreciate you.
Show up, say hello, be around.
Alright, please don't kill me.
Please no.
Please don't kill me.
Please no.
Please don't kill me.
Yeah.
Yay. Alright, so I have a couple of choices here. I feel like I'm actually just supposed to start on looting.
I'm throwing the looting. I feel like we really want to find some piece of interaction.
Yeah, so like just, what do we have to dig to? We don't have bolts, unfortunately.
Brutalities, I think, are best. Well, always the Burning Inquiry. Mess up that grip bubble.
That's true. Burning Inquiry is like technically him to Torak.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, I think that's the start.
Also, we could hit something to get Flayer active. Do we have haste in this deck?
We have Flamewake.
Oh, perfect.
So, like, I can crack for 12 this turn, but, like, we're pretty likely dead. But I guess that's, like, our only choice at this point. Really,
I mean, we're not here to crack for less than...
We could get remanded.
Do we just bring back Flamewake then? And...
Yeah, I think so.
Get a red.
Yeah. It's sad, but I think we just bring back Flamewake.
Oh, and then post-combat, we can Tasigur.
Yep.
If we want to, I'm not sure.
Going through looking for cards for deck today, came across a foil Stiffer Bird. It made me smile, and I'll probably have you deface it. Sounds good. I definitely signed a lot of foil Stiffer Birds between Indy the last 2 weekends. Bubble Hulk Hype! Thank you. Thank you, Portable Head, for the 2 months. Yeah, the Bubble Hulk deck is kind of gas.
Like we were saying earlier, like, these memes look real spicy today.
Yeah, I think we've got a good set. So... here's an actual question. It's like, I could jam the Tasigur here, but, like, do I want to turn on a remand? They get to draw 2 cards.
How effective are their remands? Like, you know, a lot of times they remand their own spells.
I feel like by the time they're doing that, they're usually killing us anyways.
That's fair. And we're also, I mean, with this configuration, Soulflayer we won't be able to Soulflayer attack next turn off the haste. So it's the thought, do we want the Tasigur
to attack, yeah. To push through lethal. That's close. Because this puts, like, basically guaranteed lethal in play unless they have, like, another chump blocker or a bounce spell.
Well, they didn't have it last turn, or they would have done it. So they're obviously waiting to do some more. Yeah,
I feel like I'm just gonna pass. I feel like this I feel like this means remand.
To say they didn't have it last turn is they didn't have ritual up.
Yep.
They could very well have the rest of it.
Yeah. Is there any merit to delving Flamewake with Soulflayer to more? So that's what we were talking about, Nathan. So again, like, I'm choosing to play around a remand here because they didn't kill us last turn. That means there's a good chance that sounds good, Jaw. Thank you for the bits. It means there's a good chance they're holding remand or something else. So basically, you want to try and, like, determine cards that could be in their hand and if they're worth playing around based on, like, the information on the series of plays that they made.
Realize Dimir Spy, this board state is lethal, and they'll probably need to deal with one of the hollowed ones, like with the chump block. I mean, I think that it's reasonable if next turn they're going to have to get rid of their bear.
Yeah. Yeah, there's they need to kill us here or they're going to have to chump. Okay, I have 2 of them.
The way they tap means they're passing.
Yep. Okay. This is going to be a chump. I think I just start on looting here.
In my notes, Oprek, they're all mana bears. Like, in the Storm deck, they all do the same thing. I could care less if they're 0-12s or 99-1s. Reducing the cost of the spells is all that matters.
Maybe I'm just supposed to keep not casting spells here. Yeah, I think I think I'm in a mistake here. I think I was supposed to just keep not casting spells because I think it's pretty obvious they have a remand. Yeah, I should have just kept not casting spells. Because not only does this let them cycle the remand, but it gives them a loot on the Boreal as well.
Oof.
So, yeah, I think that was a mistake. Like, I could have hit another Flamewake theoretically, but I think I was just supposed to jam, basically. It is nice that we do get to repeal. Yep, that one's pretty bad. We get to board in some stubs post-board here, which is great. And some fatal pushes. The lack of lightning bolts in the 75 is probably a mistake. I'm not going to give them a chance to play another remand if they have it. A lack of delve things is not... Alright, kill me, baby. For those of you that aren't familiar with Storm, if they cast Gifts Ungiven with 3 red floating, you are deterministically dead. So, you can pack it in at that point. If you don't value your time, you can hope your opponent misclicks or whatever, but we value our time here.
I can get behind that for Kaus. He's a barrel. Is this the remand?
Yeah, this might be or maybe they just have like the trip scrape shot.
This could be the Piff.
Yeah, natural Piff is going to be good too. Yeah. Yeah, so they've got... I don't know what the storm count is. If only I had some kind of computer application to tell me what the storm count currently was, but they should have enough in there. All right.
Definitely a game where, like,
so
playing around their remands is what we...
Aether... Yeah, I think I would have been much better off if I would have played around the remands correctly there.
And Spellbomb.
Aren't the Leylines? Sir, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back.
There's one Collective Brutality hiding out.
There is a Collective Brutality hiding out. That's a good call. I think I want to trim a Delve creature because I feel like they could gum up on me, potentially.
Tasigur is probably the same thing, then.
Tasigur's easier to Delve.
That's fair.
And he just gets in a play and they both turn on Stubby. I guess this effect isn't particularly good, right? Did I just, like, trim down on this? Because, like, the Hexproof and the Flying Haste are definitely much better than, like, everything this does. Like, the Double Strike's kind of good, but, like, trimming some of these is probably fine because, like, they're not killing our things anyways.
I mean, this might just be, like, a cop-out because it gives us a clean cut, but cutting the other Delve creature might just line it up well enough. I don't know if that takes too many threats out, though.
I feel like I could trim Thought Scour. I'm going to leave this in.
Okay.
Let's do that. Lines up nicely. Someone mentioned Engineered Explosives. Engineered Explosives just so much mana. Like, trading 4 mana to kill a bear is just so much.
Mm-hmm. And it's a fair consideration, like, if you think that they're gonna go, like, full on empty the warrants. Like, the 2 mana exchange is fine.
Yeah, I feel like this is not a matchup where they want to empty, really. And, like, Soulflayer's... Actually, that's more reason to leave the Zetalpas in, too, because, like, Soulflayer could just, like, jump over the top of it then.
Good old empty the warrants. Ooh!
I mean, we're not playing this deck to not keep hands like this.
Let's say this is... If you mulligan this, you have to take me Monday down off the title. Like, it's just a Monday.
Alright, Burning Inquiry first or Street Wraith and why? I think you're just supposed to BI, right? No, because you want to see the most cards. I want the most cards guaranteed in my bed.
Yes.
And this guarantee. Him to Torak. Alright, well, we lost our second land, but...
But we have both the Burning Inquiries left. I don't know what the problem is.
True.
Look at that empty the warrants. Double Ritual? That was a him, man.
What's going on, Interonics? It was basically Him to Torak. You heard that wrong. I think I just play a 4/4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They can't remand it.
Yep. Get Steam Vents. Oh my god, that doesn't cast my card.
Can you undo that?
Nope. Alright. Back, change of plans. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody calm down. It's gonna be okay. Listen, chat. It's early. No, it wasn't a misclick. It was a brain fart.
Yep.
I definitely.
Yep. I was about to say, we
definitely.
identify our misclicks.
I said Steam Vents.
Yep.
That was not a dexterity error.
I could not scream fast.
That was a Steam Vent. I was like, because I wanted Steam Vent, but that doesn't actually cast this. Because I wanted double red to cast these next turn, but I also wanted blue. But then my brain was like, I want double red. I want blue red. And it didn't register that I also needed double black.
2 more rituals, by the way.
And a grape shot. All right.
Don't let anybody tell you there's not a Him to Torak in Modern.
Spin to win.
What? Hollow Boy?
This stupid Phoenix. Where are my boys?
Okay.
All right. Well. Okay. Well, if we hit a black source next turn, we get to put a super Flayer into play. Almost super. I guess he's flying haste hexproof. All right, we want to hit land Zetalpa in our next 3 draws. Black source Zetalpa. And everything will be great.
So how often on Meme Monday, with the craziness of the decks, do you get presented with decks that, like, wow, when you attempt to sideboard them, it just feels like an absolute train wreck? Because this one, nice stubber. Because this one feels the exact opposite on the sideboarding. Like, it felt like we had a clean transition.
Yeah.
We were able to cut down a few cards and still have, like,
we had a plan.
A powerful half of the combo. Instead of, like, I think I saw a take on Grixis Hollowed one that just was, like, jamming some blue spells because it could.
Yeah, we had one that came through that was playing Prized Amalgam for, like, no reason.
Okay. Right, yeah, I was trying to be mid-range when Hollowed Boys is not a mid-range deck. Yep. Dredge is.
Dredge, yep. I was trying to be Dredge. It shouldn't have tried to be Dredge. Should we have left Stub up? No, Soft Stub doesn't do anything. And I didn't have the option to leave stub up because I drew the stub off the Faithless Looting.
Yep. But
Red Tech, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate it. Welcome back.
We're dead here. I guess that happens.
There's a good chance we're dead here.
My hope is he's just going to make a bunch of Yoblins. Oh, it's probably Piffy. That is the downside of Burning Inquiry. Oh!
Okay, Pieces is good for us. Pieces means we might not be dead yet.
Or Pieces means we're very dead.
This is good for us. This bodes well. For those of you that aren't familiar with Storm, this bodes well for our heroes. The other thing is, I definitely did a lot of damage to myself with our lands and a Street Wraith. So, like, if they just have, like, a natural Grape Shot here, we're, like, going to have a hard time racing this stupid Electromancer.
Stop, opponent.
Make blue mana. Cantrip more. Did they just, like, fully break the Storm counter again? Alright, they found Rituals and Past in Flames, so that should be deterministic. They'll go to 3. They'll go to 5. They'll cast Past in Flames for 4. They'll kill us.
Because they have.
Dead. Yeah. Alright. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Good chat. I fetched wrong on 2, but this was only turn 4, right?
Yeah, I think we were just a turn too slow.
No, this was turn 3. This was turn 3, so it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't matter. They were really lucky that they haven't given us Stoneforge Mystic yet. Otherwise, we'd have got him.
Definitely would have got him.
Yeah, I wonder if the lack of lightning bolts in here are definitely one of the kind of question marks that make me wonder if that's a good miss. Would we have had stub up if we fetched correctly? Yeah, I guess we could have had a stub up there if I would have played the thing on 2. So I guess that's a fair point. I probably would have hit and had the stub up that turn.
Yep.
This deck needs more variance. Listen, Anoronics, Magic is a very low variance game.
So low at the variance. Now we're just making things up. Gristle, Death, Hollow.
Sure. That was a deck we actually played. It had Goryo's Vengeance, Vengevine, and...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd only heard of Gristle, Death, Hollow Vine, Cheerios... Storm, inverted, Jund. This is...
I'm gonna mulligan this one.
You give me a... Okay.
Okay.
You give me a Faithless Looting, and that hand looks... This looks really nice, actually.
Oh, the sand's actually, yeah, got some...
Steam Vents is a little rough. Wow! Wow!
All right.
We're putting that one. That goes on... Jeff, could you cycle Street Wraith before you crack the Bloodstained Mire?
We're on the draw, by the way.
I'm just letting you... Oh, okay.
It's great.
But you should do it now.
Nah, man.
You gotta let him know. Mark Moling. Yeah, I had a pretty good run with Jeskai Black. I think I 9th to the GP with it, missing top 8. Yeah, I did 9th to GP, and that was one where it wasn't.
I should have. This was a small thing.
You need to get Black.
I should have let on Blood Crypt here because now I guaranteed can't Soulflayer next turn.
Yep.
We did, however, bin Burning Inquiry, and we did have bin Zetalpa and Gifted Aetherborn though. They are a Blood Moon deck. And they are a Blood Moon Stone Rain deck. All right. Well,
joke's on them.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I want to do this here and then ship. Their deck, they are probably 0% to beat Zetalpa, Gifted Aetherborn, Soulflayer. So.
Oh man, it's gonna be hexproof, by the way. Don't forget. It's your Watery Grave.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. We'll see.
There's no instant speed lane destruction, right?
No. Beast Within, but that's pretty unlikely.
Yeah. If you want to increase the clock, let's go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm okay with Beast Within. All right, so Watery Grave, Cycle Striped, get them in the bin. It's a shame this bird isn't in there, but we'll settle for a mostly souped up car.
Is this lethal? No.
It can't attack yet.
Oh, it's not. Oh, you're right.
We don't have Flamewake.
That's 12. They're dead next turn.
They're dead on board. Yep.
That's hexproofy too, right?
This is my Flayer. My Flayer's amazing.
Wow.
Death touch, double strike, flying, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, trample. Got him.
Is
Death
touch trample? Is that a combo?
It's a combo. Yeah. Double strike, death touch, trample, also a combo.
Oh, they conceded.
Oh, that's weird. Sure, come back, opponent. Don't you want to play Magic with me?
We gotta read it.
Come back.
That's one of my favorite.
I didn't even get to attack with my keyword.
Frample.
Erdian wins. Thank you for the $40 donation. I appreciate that. Since the storm counter seems fully functional, let's bump Reveler Storm. Sounds good. Thanks for the support. All right. We did the thing, chat. We can die happy. We did the thing. I think this is an Aetherborn out matchup. I probably want my stubs.
This is Ponza.
Yeah. Do I want stubs or just want to try and get on board faster?
I like the brutality for sure.
Yeah, I guess
like
it's
he's
proactive.
got ones. Like the idea is.
It kills the Grixis too. Yeah.
What are their bigger spells that they're casting? Because like we don't necessarily need to stub the first land destruction spell, but like.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
If they have
Aetherborn's just hard to cast. Alpine Moon does not stop Utopia Sprawl because the Utopia Sprawl is the thing making the mana. How much for Dusty? The Dusty deck is not good, Divik. We just got dumpstered the last couple times we've played it.
I could be fine with a couple stubs. Like, one thing I think is important to note in sideboarding is if you're not sure a card's good.
Oh, that's a good note. Stubs is worse on the draw because we're not going to have time to leave it up.
Oh, that's fair.
The lifelink is probably fine.
The thing has text. I mean,
they have a hard time racing that. Oh, it makes Sprawl fall off because it removes land types. It's a good catch.
Nice. Nice.
Always spot the judge in the audience. Is this one good, chat? How do you feel about this hand? What do we think? And again, that's why this deck is sweet, because while you do have some sweet, like, go over the top of Soulflayer moments, you also just, like, get to have some of the busted Hollowed One draws.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to play that, black, not Steam Vents.
Yep.
Got you.
God, but to figure this out eventually. I want Blood Crypt.
Yep.
Alright, hide him on the left so he doesn't get discarded.
That doesn't work, Jeff. You hide him on the right.
Wait. Oh, we've been the Blood Moon too. This is great.
Second one.
Gosh, we're so unlucky.
We're gonna cast that next turn.
We are gonna cast that next turn. You're not wrong.
Hey, but remember, turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, I don't know if we'll cast it.
We got a bird in our bin, yep.
I don't know if we'll cast it, yeah. Faithless Looting running around as well.
Been on vacation, so I missed some streams with Grixis Dragons or Black Red Splash Bolas. But I think I like the Black Red. Our record with Black Red Splash Bolas was worse, but I think I like it more.
I think it makes more sense, like, in my mind, because, like, you could be a decent Black Red min-range deck and have the Bolas, like, never have the blue mana or whatever.
Yep,
like,
yeah, basically.
When you put Bolas in play, like, it's pretty...
Barcode Killer, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back, I do appreciate it. Rude. Had the braid. Alright, guess it's time for a 2-3. Who's that in the background? That is Kent Kidder.
Hello.
It's one of my buddies from back when I was grinding on the chore. We both played the 2014 Players Championship together.
Yeah, and I knocked him out so badly he started balding.
Kent is the result of my hair loss. It's his fault.
It's actually Savage Knuckleblade's fault.
You're not wrong.
I tried to tell him to play Storm Breath, or actually Crackling Doom was the best card in that format.
Alright, well.
Oh. Is this okay? I think this is okay.
Maybe.
No, we're gonna put this Flamewake Phoenix in play eventually.
Hey, Handy Dart, welcome to a live one. I've got 2 lootings and flashbacks. We get to, like, still play Magic. Like, we have the swamp, so. Don't count your chickens, Kent. Don't count your...
I wasn't, but... Oh, nice mountain.
My chickens were counted too soon. Alright, hopefully they have nothing and we attack them for 4, Budge.
I was gonna say, it's like the deck that's trying to kill lands and disrupt your lands with all the spells sometimes has to run light on threats. Is that a common occurrence?
Oh no, please stop killing my lands, opponent. How will I ever win the game? Oh wait, I'll win the game with these creatures that attack you to death. It's like a good plan. I'm gonna wait on flashing back the looting because I want to be able to cast a hollowed one if we draw it.
I think that's smart. I don't think we're muted.
We're not. You're good.
Okay.
It's on their end. Stop it.
Huh, it's like 2 more rounds of this and they're just dead.
Yep. It's like they're slowly working towards death. Daji Tom, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Welcome.
I think it's a good point with the Aetherborn, like with the variants on the play draw, but just how relevant putting a threat in play underneath their stuff. And this one kills anything they put in play later.
Yep.
It's the little things. It's the little things. We're never casting Izzet Charm, right?
That's true. Sir, I have a basic island.
Oh, do you?
I have a basic island.
That's a good deck building. Good old Wolfram Alpha. Who remembers Wolfram before they had Alpha? I remember taking finals when you had to know your commands. You had to type it out manually. No shortcuts here.
All right, let's start with looting. I really don't want to BI them because their hand is obvious. Whew! Lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Give me a basic island.
We're playing Magic.
Give me, and the Lord giveth, the most basic of islands.
Yeah, Vios. Alpha is like the version where basically you could just type in like broad, like I want to multiply this times that, and it, takes care of it for you. Mathematica was pre, and you had to know exactly what you wanted your commands to do.
That's weird. It's almost like you killed a bunch of my lands, but then couldn't affect the board, so you died. That's so strange.
Stone Rain, Molten Rain. Aetherborn, yo.
Scoreboard. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're one in one.
Yeah, it definitely is Vios. It's just Alpha is the go-to, even like at the schools that use it in their classes. Why would they make you do it long form? Sorry.
Well, you're fine. Well, we're waiting for the third match to pop. I'd just like to thank everyone for hanging out here today. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm joined by fellow Magic player Kent Ketter. We're hanging out playing some Modern for Meme Mondays. We're 1-1 with Grixis Flayer. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me employed here full time. I stream Magic because I love it, but I wouldn't be here as often as I am without the support of all of them. Past subscribing, you can also support my stuff by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. Cardsphere.com would love to help you turn some of your cards into other cards direct with other players. There's no haggling. They just take 1% fee off the top. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. Cool Stuff Inc. buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. And of course, this stream wouldn't be possible without viewers like Anoronics, Justin Nivik, and all y'all out there. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the follow button. Following doesn't cost you anything. I'll let you know when I go live and with what. Heading down into the third match here with the Flayer deck.
Additionally, don't forget to check out Jeff's YouTube, where he smartly posts all of his content afterwards, so you get a double dip.
It's very easy.
I talk about this all the time. It's like people doing all this work to make content, and they don't post it elsewhere for folks who have like lives and jobs. It's crazy. It's crazy because they already did the work. You already did it.
Do we keep this? I feel like I always err on like mulligan hands that don't have enablers and those
get rid of this. This is boring. This is not Mimi.
Yep.
Like we don't do anything.
So one of the things I was thinking about too is, well, I like this package. This card's probably just worse than Goblin Lore.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think Izzet Charm, I can get behind the flexibility because like
yes,
you
yeah,
can
I
get him.
I agree. I like the flexibility of Izzet Charm a lot. I think I'm actually
on top. You can Street Wraith for it.
We're on the draw. Do I actually want that, though? Like, I have the BI.
Yeah.
I just, like, want maximum looks for Hollow Boy, right?
Yep. Somebody asked, so I'm originally from Central Illinois. My parents live here in Bloomington. I graduated from IU in the other Bloomington. Came back for the Redneck Fishing Tournament. Asian carp flying in the air. And stuck around to hang out with Jeff for a couple days. So, not from here, but I'm around here a lot. And, yeah, that's that.
That's rude.
What?
Alright, well, I wish I would have kept the Faithless Looting now. Alright, this is probably going to be Doomblade your thing, but... Wow! They let that, God bless you, Little Spirits player. We got rid of him. We lost our Tasigur, but they lost their path, so, you know, God bless, God bless.
Yeah, Kyle, it was. I'm not sure if we talked before, but before my last PPTQ, but I lost in the top 4 of that one. I am really enjoying the discussions around humans and trying to evolve that a bit better.
Why is this card a 1/3? Alright. Services.
So it's...
I'm gonna bin this. I never need. I don't really need a second. No. I bin this, I think, and then cycle this, play this. Yep. Okie doke.
I mean, I respect their 3 power, but have they thought about putting 4 power in play?
Yeah. Did you consider having more?
Another nice thing is we'll probably be able to get this brutality.
Yeah, hopefully we can kill this.
I mean, you target it and you make them.
Getting into Queller territory here. Drog Skull Captain is kind of probably... Drog Skull Captain is probably lights out.
Yeah, because it's... Because we can't brutality the...
Yeah, this one just doesn't die. Thorn has Hallowed Fountain. How will we ever win? Ooh. Ooh. You know what? You know what doesn't get,
Yup. Yup. Does that have hexproof and all the appropriate tastiness? Oh, leave Swamp Walk. Does it retain that?
I don't think it grabs Swamp Walk.
No, it doesn't. So let's get rid of it then. Can you
It's a shame it doesn't have... If it's a missing lifelink. Savage Rocker with the $10 donation. I just realized no one has added the deck formerly known as Blue-Red Face since the open $10 for Tempo. Sounds good, Rocker. Sounds good. I think I have to leave you back on defense.
What?
Otherwise,
Right.
or Spell Queller. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this has to be on defense, right? Yeah. Red for sure.
Well, he doesn't now. It's not tapped out.
Oh yeah, now they can't Queller me.
Right.
All right. Well, now we're definitely smashing.
Right.
Yep. Oh, it has vigilance. It has vigilance. It has vigilance, chat. Chat is such a competitive advantage. Woo! Look at this.
Thank you, BCS. Competitive advantage.
Look at God bless the competitive advantage that is Twitch chat. This is my Soulflayer. My Soulflayer is amazing.
So I think it's a good point, Gab Jaggy. The question of like, is this Jeff's build or whatever? Jeff, do you really like build or claim anything to be your build?
Nope, not really.
You know,
I tune things on occasion. This card for card is a viewer submitted list. We've played this archetype a few times in the past though. They didn't path the Flayer because he's got hexproof. Because we delved modern staple Striped Riverwinder. I should really keep it. Listen, chat. Listen, chat. I'm gonna say it's early a lot today. Actually, this card's probably good because it's hard to race. Fatal Push is obviously absurd. What's going on, Apprentice? We went to bed. We signed off. We've only been up for half an hour.
Yep.
I really just don't. I think this card's kind of medium. I feel like we don't need this to enable these delve creatures. Do I want explosives? That's so much mana. Explosives is like really bad against Spell Queller.
What is like in this, like with how efficient and powerful this deck is? Is explosives even something we're supposed to be messing with?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure, honestly. Like explosives is kind of a medium minus card.
Like what if they were just bolts?
Yeah, like I would love to board in a bunch of bolts here. Collective Brutality is kind of medium too. I need one more cut.
I think yeah, that's fair on the brutality point.
This is bad against counterspells too. Explosives is just slow in general. Honestly, like, so the cards like I'm not really in love with are like, these Leylines are a little bit meh, I think. The explosives seem medium, and I think the Thought Scours are worse than just like playing Goblin Lures or more Izzet Charms.
There's also not enough Leylines to actually Leyline when you need to Leyline. So
yep.
Either do it or don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah, I mean, you're basically like never mulliganing Land Burning Inquiry in this deck. That goes for like the red-black Hollowed One deck too. Like you're not playing the style of archetype to just like not keep these hands.
I disagree with Jeff's belief that you hide the Hollow One on the left. I'm a right side deck.
What does Phoenix do against them? It just gets outclassed in the air. Phoenix makes Soulflayer fly. It's another way to make Soulflayer fly.
And lifelink is a text that matters in the racing matchup.
All right, so
I think
we're just supposed to believe.
Yeah. Oh, the reason I want a BI here is we want to push the Lord that they put into play.
All right, Kent.
We're gonna draw a land.
We could let's draw Faithless Looting.
Okay.
And then looting into a land, shall we?
Darn it! We did talk about the sequence and.
No, I agree with making the play. We definitely were punished, but I agree with the play that was made.
You know, it's almost like Burning Inquiry has a built-in failure rate.
It does. It does. It has. There's a little bit of variance with that card.
I think you need to like if you ever are gonna play the card in a tournament and you're like slightly tilt prone, you should write a little note that says like on your arm, just like says it's okay.
We have haste in the mix. This card gives haste when you need it. This deck needs Collecting Company.
Yep.
Reduce the variance.
Definitely does. Definitely does.
Hey, conceding if we miss. So let's not miss. It's okay, chat. It's okay. We get to play the next game on the play. And that's the type of failure that can happen with just regular Hollowed 1/2. Just discard your second land and then die. Warning may contain downside on your Burning Inquiries, right?
I really like Gifted Aetherborn right here. I've been a fan of.
I think that card's just good in Modern.
Dying to Bolt is fine. It's great in Standard. I as a red player, I can think of the number of times that they go turn 2 Gifted Aetherborn. And you're like, what is this?
Well,
this was fun.
Why does this card do so much? Got these Bobot Couriers. Yep, yep.
So we're gonna draw the Hollowed Boy.
Here, hopefully, yeah.
Oh no, sorry, we have the Hollowed Boy. We're just looking for the Cycler. Do we land first?
Yes. And I'm just Blood Crypting, right?
Yep. Blood Crypt is the breeding pool of this
deck. Yep, that's the first one. Come on.
Oh no, not a turn 1/4/4.
We're very unlucky. If we'd have drawn the 4th Street Wraith, we could have played this as well.
I regret nothing.
We
could have played a Death Shadow here. Look at that.
No, I think in the right format, playing the Decays in the board and cast downs the man, I think that's fine. DeFizzy Man, another $1 for Mardu Demigod. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. And good morning. So I just want to. Oh, I'm dumb. We needed more than that. I'm dumb. This one delves for more than that. But that's fine. We get to play this turn.
Yep. Yeah, let's say please no more damage.
We've hurt ourselves a little bit. All right, and they didn't. I feel like if they had Path, well, maybe they wouldn't have Path. I don't know. We'll see.
No, I think they're correct to Vial on the
if they have it, yeah, so they could still have it.
They just Path the next thing. It's also fair to say that our triple Street Wraith, 1 Hollowed, 1 hand, probably going to put something else out on turn 2.
That's fair. Yeah. Yep.
Let's make sure we leave the Mountain in the deck if we're given the option for spicy Path numbers.
That's really good. How do you feel about a 3rd giant monster? Are giant monsters good this time of year?
I'm not sure. I can never tell. Oh yeah, I can.
They're always good. Hence, to answer your question, they're always good.
Something to think there. Maybe we don't run the land out initially, because we might.
Oh, because they can curse catch us regardless. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yep.
All right, this is all I got.
I really don't know how they keep up with this. As much as I enjoy, I've heard a lot of discussion about the Spirits decks and what they can do. It just doesn't feel vroom enough.
There are 3 Goryo's decks at 37, 39, and 41. It sounds like it.
Footsteps of the Goryo?
Maybe a mix.
No, it's It's probably
the good one.
Yeah.
T-Wade, thank you for the brand new Prime. I appreciate that. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. And I think this is the third time we've played this deck on stream, so I'm probably going to add this one to my deck list page. Look, no numbers. Pushing in there with the cut the line. Cut the line for Legendary Mentor in. Drop me a DM with the deck list that you'd like to see. Oh, it's Legendary Mentor. It's already in my queue, isn't it?
Is that the Mox Amber deck?
Yes. No, I think is this the side deck? This might be a side. You were talking about. Yeah, this is the side deck.
Never mind, I'm in. Sorry.
It's funny. Kent was actually. Hey, Durs Zoblin. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome.
Whoever cut that line is my my boy, my friend.
10 out of 10. This one definitely qualifies. All right.
Where's Marty Punker? Get in here. It's Antiquities wartime.
It's Antiquities wartime. All right. I don't always update the deck list queue during the stream, but when I do, it involves a $100 donation. All right,
so Waste Not Storm?
We have. It's kind of hilarious.
Okay.
I think I keep this.
Yeah. Hey, Mini Koopa, what this deck is trying to accomplish. In the first couple turns, we're that really spicy hollow one. So as you can see with the hollow one, we're trying to cycle and get through cards. But then what we trade, instead of having just more redundancy there and like some of the Flamewake adepts, at the back end we run Soulflayer, which still comes out on those earlier turns, but the ability to just crush like your creature-based matchups with Soulflayer is pretty hard to pass up.
That was a good draw. So I'm going to go this on one, I think, and then pass. Yes. Yep. And then I'm going to fetch, I say Watery Grave. I should talk about this to mess this up.
Yep.
And like, while Corey Bollinger, thanks for the 8 months, I appreciate it. How much to keep Living Shift in the queue? Well, we're going to get to Living Shift today. Don't worry. We're going to get to it.
I have a feeling with the speed of play and us here, feeding each other's energy, we'll play some games.
It's probably going to be a long one today.
It's really that's really what I want to get towards.
So we get to cycle Striped here, and then next turn we're going to go looting plus Striped, ditch Hollowed Boy, or put Hollowed Boy into play. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to just guarantee my Hollowed Boy, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think I ditched the land.
What does Brutality do for us here?
It shocks them.
Fair enough.
I think that's better than the land.
Yeah, we don't need the. So let's Hollow? How hollow are we?
All right, and then next turn this will be double strike, hexproof, indestructible. Which Sans Ugin, they can't really take that off the table, right?
We could lifelink it too. No, we can't. We can't get to 4. Darn.
We could technically gamble.
Oh.
Woo!
No gambling today.
Woo! Come on, Flamewake. Oh man,
coward.
So unlucky.
So it's Blood Crypt here.
Yep, Blood Crypt, Soulflayer.
Ugin's not even that good here, Mr. Tron player.
Ugin. Oh yeah, Ugin wouldn't take this off the table. If they don't have Ugin, I'm pretty sure this Soulflayer is just going to destroy them. So, Aetherborn, Zetalpa, Striped, land. Look at that. Hello. Anybody want some keyword soup for breakfast? Comes a delicious helping of keyword soup here. Oh no, please don't Oblivion Storm play me, Mr. Tron. Didn't you? Listen, anybody who thinks they can get me to say something other than Zetalpa hasn't watched this stream enough. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it.
We can Izzet Charm.
Now they're gonna -6.
Yeah.
They have 1 or 2 Ugins in their deck.
Oh, is that another Soulflayer?
Yeah, hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is good. Oh, when it's good, it's great, chat. When Let's easy game. Easy life. All right. So let's
focus up again.
Just delve those right on down there.
Split.
Yep, definitely split. Definitely split. All right. Good, Ugin. Good try. Good game. Good game, chaps. Good games. All right. Cheerio, mate. Cheerio. Well done.
Keep vigilant, boy. At defense. That's going to be a pretty...
Oh. Hey, do you have a second, Ugin?
Nope.
We digging.
Hope they show us like a worm coil.
Yeah, please do. Keyword soup has some qualms for you.
What does this do? I don't know, but it's got a lot of arms.
It's got a lot.
The picture is one of the like just. It's a demon. Oh,
it's got so many arms.
Oh, they all has dust, and we keep the hollow boy, right?
Yep.
Oh, that is a good point. Ulamog would have been a.
No, Ulamog doesn't fly.
Oh, and this is hexproof. Yeah, they're
dead.
We're good.
Ain't got nobody time got for Ulamog. They got Ugins, or all his dust, or they're dead. Nice, you kicks. Yeah, Dredge is a terrible matchup for the blue-red deck. Yeah, get Soulflayered. Nice Tron deck. All right, get these fat, stubby Ds. Oh, God, we've got 2 Alpine Moons on our board. Sign me up. All right, so Brutality and Aetherborn are real bad, and that is the easiest in, easiest out ever.
It's like this matchup might be good for us.
That was the easy ones. Ulamog doesn't fly. Oh, it's Ulamog thus ceaseless, right?
Sun C. No.
They're both of the... Yeah. I'm pretty sure this card doesn't fly. No, it does not. Yeah. We've cast that card. Usually that keyword doesn't come up, but...
That is a good question. How does he not have a reach? Like, aren't the Eldrazi supposed to be, you know...
It's true. World Breaker's got reach.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, so the suspect cards in this deck list, I think, so far, in my mind, are the Thought Scours feel medium, and the Ley Lines and the Explosives seem like weird. I think I want some Bolts in the 75. Honestly, not playing Bolt in the main might even be fine, just because, like, Soulflayer with Gifted Aetherborn kind of lets you go over the top of a lot of aggro decks anyways, but I feel like the Thought Scours could probably be... I think this is okay.
We're going to put 3 cards in the bin by turn 3, and if we find a red spell that...
I guess we're on the draw.
Or sorry, 3 cards by turn 2. I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine. EE lets you answer Rip. I guess, like, I kind of think you can just answer Rip by just, like, putting hollowed ones into play and attacking them, though. Like, you don't have to have an answer to actual everything. Like, I feel like so many people get so caught up in Modern and they're like, oh, I need to be able to answer everything that could beat me, when the answer is just, like, every deck, especially, like, tier 2 decks like this one, like, there are some cards you're just not going to beat. And it's okay that you're not going to beat them. Like, you just have to accept that, like, you're not going to have a chance in every matchup. And, like, that's okay. That's a feature. It's not a bug. If they play Scrying, I'm definitely soft stubbing, right?
Yep.
Ew. Yep, sometimes they just get you.
They did go mine, though, so, you know.
That's good. Yeah, they definitely kept their hand on the back of this Relic of Progenitus.
That is not the worst draw.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and get Watery Grave Blood Crypt here. Because they're probably not going to pop this. Like, if they don't do it in response here, and they didn't, now I get to put this idiot into play.
It's a shame we'll lose half a card, but...
Yeah, it's fine.
4/5, and they're two turns off of Tron.
Yep, and they're 2 turns off of Trons, and they need like Worm Coil or Ballista because I have got double stub.
With not that the Soulflayer is coming down anytime soon, but
yep. How reasonable is building your deck to concede to Blood Moon? Very reasonable. I think most mid-range interactive decks concede to Blood Moon in Modern. It's an unfortunate sequence. Hey, S1W8. Thank you for the that's a good draw. Thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome.
If you ban the Phoenix and a Zetalpa, you might finally elicit the. Like we'll cycle Street Wraith, try to find the.
I'm gonna bin both of these.
Okay.
Because
that makes more sense.
If I cycle into a fetch land here, I can actually, if they don't crack in response here, I can Soulflayer.
Do you want to? Oh, yes, you do.
So.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't realize you had
Zetalpa, yeah.
Yeah, I mean Ugin's a big blowout.
Yeah, Ugin's gonna suck, but like Ugin,
the way they sequence, they can't crack map here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So they're only gonna have 5 mana next turn.
What?
That's really good for us. Yeah. Yeah, and I know I could have been the Flamewake to try and get Flying Haste on the Soulflayer, but I think if I binned the Flamewake, there was a chance they were going to pop the Relic in response. I think they're more likely to pop the Relic in response to the Street Wraith if I bin the Flamewake, so I think I'm more likely to induce a mistake out of my opponent by binning both the Zetalpas, because it makes my graveyard less intimidating, basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the line once we realize they can't map EOT into Tron U next.
I think if you want to fit Surgicals into the blue-red deck, you need to cut either the Alpine Moons or probably the Magma Sprays. Honestly, it's probably the Alpine Moons. I feel like you either choose, do you want to beat big mana consistently, or do you want to try and have a chance against graveyard decks?
And Magma Spray probably is pretty spicy in the mirror and shuts down humans.
So they're gonna take 12 this turn, and we're gonna have stub up next turn. This is indestructible.
Oh,
Worth noting, this does technically get got by card, but that's fine.
Not anymore.
Not yet. Not any longer.
That's a blue card.
That's I'm actually not gonna put the Flamewake. Actually, I'm gonna shock, and then they're gonna go ahead and exile this probably.
And if they don't, then we'll put it in play.
And then actually, the hollowed one is actually an absurd draw. Because they can't Ugin it.
Woo!
So it's just like we just like cover actually like every base.
Just because their usernames in chat, folks, doesn't mean like they're actively watching.
Yeah, that as well. Like I've definitely like queued into people that I'm watching while I play, and I just like minimize their stream.
Minimize, it's not a
and it definitely leaves you in chat.
This is hot.
Like I said, stubs are another good, I think, a good addition to this archetype, right? Like this is just like a powerful modern card.
It's good because it's working here. Remember we tried it in that other one, like the other
with Prize Amalgams,
and you were just like, what is this?
Yep.
So, yes, Stubborn Denial with Hollowed One, spicy. Stubborn Denial with Prized Amalgam,
less good. Less good. Yep. They needed an Ulamog there to not be dead.
Wow. You might have to ban this from me Monday. Just
might have to. All right. So we're 3-1. I think I'm going to add a page for this deck on the site later this week. We definitely played this a few times.
This is a good example of a mashup deck. Like not some of these others. Like
some of them are real bad. Yeah, this one's actually doing powerful things. Yeah. I think like I said, I'll do the actual wrap-up segment at the end, but I think the cards that I would be looking at to change after playing this league are these Scours and then these 4 cards in the sideboard here.
I think the BGH is cute, but
It's probably not needed, honestly.
That's just my thought.
Like you don't need to kill other big monsters, especially because this has the Soulflayer angle. This is an easy mulligan. Especially because this deck has. This is the first time we've had one of these today.
We've had some really good openers. I'm cool with
We've been running real good.
This is passable.
Yep.
That is a card on the bottom. We draw the BI here, and we can just do it.
Yeah. Yep. The Fabled Psycho Hollowed one? I don't think so.
Whoa, people do that?
Not on turn 2, you don't usually.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, something might be getting collectively brutalized here.
I think I'm...
You think you're dead? They're down to 2 cards here.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Probably Blood Crypt.
Is it Blood Crypt? I guess we don't have that many blue cards, huh?
You have 8. You have 8 red looters.
Yep. And honestly, cutting Thought Scour costing blue's another reason to trade it out for something else. To just like makes your blue splash more minimal, so that way when your resource base is tighter, you could effectively be a 2-color deck more consistently.
I'm okay with my blue splash casting a hexproof like 5/5 for 6 mana though. It's cool. I'm good with that. Is this good?
Okay. Yeah, we're like a Faithless Looting into a Flyer away from being like in a decent spot here. And now, like, next turn, if we draw a brick, we'll probably... Alright. Okay.
We get to kill the Signal Pest next turn.
Yeah, definitely just want to cast this guy. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, so we get to kill the pest, and then, wow, yeah, we're actually, depending on, like, how hot the top of their deck is, we're in a good spot after mulligan to 5 here.
This is a sweet example of how Affinity can fall apart.
Yep.
Like, this is why I prefer playing humans. Like, 3 of these cards don't have... Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, they're still only attacking for 2 a turn.
Yeah. We're Izzet Charming now.
Just have another shock, yep.
Yeah. Swamp.
Our robots are bigger. That's a pretty good one. So I get to shoot this. I think it's worth taking 2 to get the Soulflayer to play this turn, right?
It's going to put them to 16. They crack us to 7. Then we 2-turn them.
Yeah. Afara, thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's a shame if this has any actual keyword salad. I think the game is...
Yes. Yeah, I think any. If it had haste, if it had lifelink, if it was like Zetalpa, Gifted Aetherborn, Flamewake, any of those would have been lights out.
Okay.
Matt wants to know if you want to bring him anything. Text him if you do.
Yep. I will. I got you, Matt. Thank you.
He said PM him on Discord.
Would you be surprised that it's more caffeine?
Would you be surprised that it's more caffeine? We're actually going to be able to race through a Galvanic... they have an Ink Moth. Okay, yeah. If their last card is Galvanic Blast, we're going to come up short here, I think.
That's okay.
Especially, like, considering we mulligan to 5, I'm, like, pretty okay with coming up a little bit short here. And it's unfortunate that was, like, exactly Ink Moth Nexus, because it means that we don't have lethal on board this turn.
Can we get to the point that we're casting, like, 3-cost 4/4s off this Soulflayer? That's pretty good. What is this?
That's Champion. Karn.
Yep. 6/6.
That's a big in chat. Yep, we needed some keyword soup sooner.
Do we just swing?
No, because I can't play this. I'm 1 card short.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. That was close. We're up 1 more card, any type of keyword. I think we would have been. Any other non-Striped Winder keyword, we would have been pretty okay there.
Mm-hmm.
So these come out. These come in. This card's not very good in the matchup, but I think we just bring it because we want the keyword off of it.
Yep. What about EE for 0? Or 1 in the matchup?
It's so medium.
Maybe yeah, but what about Striped Riverwinder?
Like, I guess Riverwinder doesn't really do much. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's just cut
all the clunkier blue cards.
Yep.
Because Izzet Charm is like, we're about that.
We're in for shock, yep.
Yeah. Or we're also in for countering cranial plating.
Yeah, that's true. I guess this is okay on 2. It's just so expensive. I just don't think this card should be in the deck. I feel like it's just not good enough by and large.
The way to find out is just take it for a spin.
I feel like
it's probably wrong.
I just don't want to go down that many on enablers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna run it. Like, I think if these were Goblin Lores for these Thought Scours, I would like cut these 2 Riverwinders and leave 2 Goblin Lores in.
That's
but
fair.
I think Riverwinder is better than Thought Scour with the current configuration we have.
I dislike Affinity compared to those other 2 decks because Affinity it still feels like it's trying to like drop a bunch of bad attackers on their own and then augment them with the Steel Overseers or the Cranial Platings. I think if folks want to interact with the deck, it is the worst aggressive deck in the face of interaction. Like Hollowed One, Bridgevine, and Humans are all much more resilient. Yeah,
whenever people complain about Affinity being too good of a deck, I'm like, well, not only that, but just like cards that you want to play in Modern anyways are good against Affinity. That's why it's a good deck to have in the format, because like it's very easy to interact with because all of your removal is good. Bears Gaming, thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
Is this turn good, Jeff?
It's gonna be an okay turn. It's gonna be an okay. We've got a decent sequence here. If they don't have a Galvanic Blast on turn 2, they're very dead. If they don't have a Galvanic Blast on 2, they're very, very dead.
It's 2 artifacts. Come on, tap them. Well.
Elder, Deep Fiend, Hollowed One. I've not.
Ooh.
I'm a big fan of EDF, though. I really wish there was a good EDF deck in Modern. Well, now we're going to wait a turn. Because Hexproof can get on here, too. Also, moving to combat should induce a Galvanic Blast in here if they have it. Happy Me Monday, S. Brattle. Thank you for the tier 2, the 2-1-3 sub. Do I want to bring this back?
I don't think the haste flying is that relevant for your Soulflayer.
That's true, actually.
I think we want Hexproof, Lifelink, and, let's battle.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like it.
This also puts them on a 3-turn clock.
Yeah, super clean. Well, they're going to have this, so it's a little bit muddled, but yeah, 3-ish turns. Mm-hmm. Happy Me Monday. Always. Mondays are always happy. So we're going to have to fetch shock to 13. Wow, they have the blast. Okay. Well, now I'm really glad that we did what we did. So this is a small missequencing on my opponent's part. If my opponent would have killed the Hollowed One, they could have prevented us from putting this into play. Do I want anything? No, I'm good. I think Kent wanted something.
I hit him up on
Kent messaged you on Discord.
Oh, yep, I got him. Sorry for not getting back to you, Matt.
I have not looked at anything Pro Tour related, really. I looked at, the top 4 lists, and that was about it. If that was one of the top 4 lists, I don't remember it. Sorry, I'm really bad at this. Let's go ahead and cycle this Striped Riverwinder. Look at that. I remembered to get a second Black Source this time. It's almost like I can learn. And admins can't see that, Engineer. I can see that it's between 6 and 12, but I can't tell you exactly how long. You should be able to see in your Twitch settings somewhere how long exactly.
Hey, Jacobs.
Gifted Aetherborn is just so good against these random decks that are trying to be aggressive.
Huh.
How do you feel about that one, Mr. Aggro Deck? How's your aggro deck feel about that one? My lifelinker's bigger than your. Mine doesn't fly. Mine doesn't fly. I was like, wait a minute. What does this attack mean? It means mine doesn't have fly. Oof. Woo. All right. So I'm definitely attacking. So that's an easy one.
I think we just put Aetherborn?
Aetherborn, yeah, I think I just like put more, just like 6 power, 12-point swings are just like impossible to raise.
We're looking to Izzet Charm, like more relevant creatures, or set up an eventual like dump of Zetalpa into something relevant.
Okay, that's potentially scary. And now we're just like leaving. Oh, I guess they have the welding jar.
Yeah. No, I mean it might be relevant though if they're trying to like get it in one combat.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Can't block, must attack. Let's technically block this, but not really.
I mean,
and this they both have Death Touch. Like even if they wanted to stack up a bunch on here, they're gonna die. Sure. I'm pretty sure we just passed. We just passed at this point.
Yep. Might be an end of turn.
Yeah, I agree, Izzet. Like this archetype is definitely like the 3rd or 4th time we've played this deck, and it's felt pretty good when we've played it in the past. Is this we're making blue mana. Do they have Master of Ethereum? Yeah, it's pretty good. Gives them more lifelink.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what they're still not doing. Blocking many of our attackers.
That's true. They definitely do not have a lot of good blocks. I think I just hold the Izzet Charm, or do I want to loot here?
I think we're supposed to do something.
Yeah, like, using our mana feels good.
So, I mean, if we Izzet Charm, we can, like, shoot something as well. But we probably should have done that in combat if that's what we wanted to do. So, yeah, I'm okay with... Yeah, let's loot and just see what's going on.
Yeah, it works us towards the Angler. If we find, like, another Soulflayer, it's, like, absurd.
Gets rid of these dead cards.
Yep. I don't know if I can afford to do that.
You can pitch it to Brutality if you...
That's true.
Like, you can just do some...
Are we streaming all day or are we expecting an 03 drop? We're planning to do like 9 or 10 hours pan-dazed. We'll see how far we get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Do we looting Big Fish?
I kind of want to start on Street Wraith.
Going to 14.
We have 7. I guess that puts me at lethal on board. That's probably bad. Yeah, I guess I start on looting. See where we get. Yeah, if we found a replacement Flayer, it would have been kind of absurd. I think I ditched these two and then play Fish.
Yep. I definitely think it's Street Wraith. I think like as much as our life total is what it is, I'm still worried that it's gonna be. Let's make sure we leave one Nerd Palta for us.
Yep.
Soulflayer. All right.
What's on the short list to add to the website? I actually have most of the things that I want up there at this point. Come and place username. I think I have like 20 deck lists up there already.
Hey, Milk Dud, I have a hot tip for you on Mardu, or on sideboarding for humans. Go to Andre Strosky's Twitter, go to his media, find the picture of his list from like Barcelona like a month ago, or is one of the GPs, and he has it listed there. That's still pretty applicable going forward. I've been working with that for a while. The only change you'll see is now there'll be more buglers flying around. But
should I have just taken this hit? It's 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I should have just taken this hit, actually.
No, they kill you.
No, they don't. I'm at 16.
Oh, right, because Master doesn't trade effectively. You're right.
Yeah, I should have. This was wrong. I just punted lethal, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I punted lethal. So if I just take this hit, I go to 1, and then I get to Brutality, kill this, and then hit them for 9.
No, we can still drain them.
Oh, I guess they could have Arcbound Ravagered here, so I'm not guaranteed lethal that way. Okay, so maybe this is fine.
Yeah, Milk, definitely reach out to Kyle. He'll get you set up. Yeah, they're gonna go up to 13.
Oh, they have lifelink as well. Yeah, that's super true. I forgot about that one too.
Yes,
so
you are, Nivik.
Are we getting... I assume they're just making this a 6/6 and gobbling the fish. And then we're going to take, yep. Yeah, we're pretty dead here.
Like, the best thing we can do is, like, kill the Steel Overseer, drain him for 2, leave back Aetherborn, attack for 2. I mean, yeah, we're still dead. We're still dead. Yeah, it's not.
I guess I can draw... exactly Soulflayer next turn.
Vias, I would heavily advocate for playing humans. I think it is proactive, it's interactive, and people still all think they have a good matchup against it because they play like 1 to 2 sideboard cards for it.
No, I think Culligan's Command is much too slow in a deck like this. I think playing some copies of Abrade is probably fine. I think that card's very good in Modern. But I think, especially like you're talking about bringing things back, like we're already taxing our graveyard a very significant amount.
Zanman, in my experience with humans, I think Bugler, while I understand the identification of it as a grindy card, you want to find certain cards at certain times, such as Reflector Mages, the second or third Meddling Mage, the Images. So I feel like having 2 to 3 Buglers in the main deck helps you get that redundancy. So I simply put, I believe Cedric is wrong on that take, and I think he's being overly inflammatory with his statements to try to get people
4 Buglers,
to attach to it.
Three Buglers,
flat out he's just wrong.
4 Buglers. That's weird. It's almost like there's 15 Buglers in the top.
I've heard he's the only person that I've heard, pushing towards that. I'm sure there are other folks, but like, I think he's doing a good job being Cedric.
Yep, he's bad. Yep. Bugler's good in the humans deck. Cedric's off base. Cedric's a sharp individual usually, but it feels like he's being loud just to be loud on that issue.
Vius, there's not a good primer for the recent... Oh, no, there is. But it's in Japanese. You have to go find it on the... I think it's like... I think Saito wrote... No, it wasn't Saito.
All right, so wrap up on the Hollow Flayer deck. I like the core of this deck. I think it's doing something sweet. I feel like... this deck is capable of having some of the aggressive starts that a traditional Hollowed One deck can have, but basically we're trading, God bless you. Basically, we're trading the grindy element that Bloodghast offer for this kind of go over the top element that Soulflayer can offer effectively. Things I didn't like, Thought Scour is just clunky and bad. I think just having a small blue splash for the Striped Riverwinder and the Izzet Charm, as well as the Stubborn Denials on the board, I think that's plenty fine. I think I would turn these Thought Scours into Goblin Lores, most likely, just as another enabler for your Hollowed Ones and for filling up your discard pile for your Delve creatures. As far as the sideboard goes, I think these Engineered Explosives they're just too expensive for this style of archetype. 2 Leyline of Sanctities are also some kind of nonsense. I definitely didn't have enough removal, I felt like, against other creature matchups. I think this Big Game Hunter is probably kind of medium too. No, I definitely want the 4th copy of that. This card's great.
Could go, but like
it's so good those matchups.
You need to show me a removal spell that's actually better. Where BGH get out.
Honestly, I think I'd probably take this deck should probably have a pretty good combo matchup on average between Lightning Axe. Yeah, Lightning Axe isn't a bad one, especially since we have the pulses and stuff we want to discard a lot of the time. I think this deck probably has a pretty good combo matchup between its main deck, Quick Pressure, and the stubs and the Collective Brutalities. So I'd probably turn these into some mix of extra spot removal. 1 Lightning Axe could be good. You probably don't want a ton of them because if they clump up, they're bad. But a Lightning Axe, some bolts, some abrades, just different ways for you to interact with creatures on the cheap, I think is very, very reasonable. All right, so what are we doing next? We had a